Yes, indeed. We are this time on King Sejong Station. We have in the bottom right from Team Alien Invasion. He's the red Zerg, he's golden. And his opponent, the Dutchman in this matchup, yeah, a quite well-known staple among Dutch StarCraft. He's the green Zerg. I believe he's also from Esports Club Visualize. He is RainMan.
RainMan, of course, a GM player. Golden is currently Masters, but he is an exceptionally good Zerg.
Yes, he's definitely alongst the tiers of Jan and some other greens we see here in EU these days. I believe he's also in WCS Premier at this point, so
He is.
definitely one of the scarier players. And honestly, I would be somewhat surprised if we do not see him qualify and come to Epicon. But still, Rayman, like I mentioned, has been a staple of Dutch StarCraft for a while now, and I do think that he has what it takes to beat a player like Golden.
Now, both of these two are going ultra aggressive early on. We've got very early spawning pools from both of these two. But Golden going for the gas a lot quicker. And that means that he's got a slight advantage over RainMan, who takes the gas now in terms of Zergling speed and also in Banelings. It's a two-player map, you know where your opponent is spawning. So this kind of aggressive start certainly can be quite frequently seen.
Yes, both overlords passing through each other across the halfway of the map are very few seconds away from actually scouting each other's base and finding out what will be happening. I think these links actually, once they spawn, will be able to dodge these overlords quite swiftly. And yeah, this is going to be a very interesting engagement because they're going to be starting with Zerglings straight out of the gate. And now we do have the Baneling Nest here for Golden, and I do expect RainMan to be following suit. In fact, Golden going with a Baneling Nest before Zergling speed.
So is RainMan though, and it's something which you do quite often see if you are going for that Zergling Baneling aggression, because the speed takes so long to get out that it's not always going to be the best option for you. RainMan did see that the Lings were coming across the map though, so has got that advance notice. Golden's also seen that there's a good number of Zerglings there. This is going to be a micro battle to decide who gets the advantage, potentially the win in the early game.
Indeed, and at this point, I would say RainMan, of course, has the defender's advantage. The question is, will he actually have... Will he get this around on one of the links? Early pick off first blood with no losses on his own side. And we have 4 Banelings now on the way for Golden, who does need to reinforce though with a lot of his links. I do feel like RainMan is actually getting a queen. He can almost start drone production again. Oh, nice engagement here. Can he pick off one of these? Oh, he picks off the Baneling just in time.
That's always a dangerous move. Going for that Baneling. Oh, the Banelings, they're getting so close.
Nice,
okay,
that
that was a nice trade. For RainMan,
Yes.
that was amazing. He got 2 Banelings for 3 and fended off all the Banelings that remain. Zergling count is also very level. 7 to 8. Literally neck and neck this game.
Yes, and what's very important is the fact that RainMan is capitalizing on his defender's advantage, posing his queen at the top of the ramp in order to block as much as he can. Zerglings now moving up though, gonna go for a Swan on the queen, but here come the other Zerglings to support, but this Baneling moves in, kills 3 Zerglings, and actually it's kind of equaled out at this point.
Losing the queen does still really hurt though. And that
Yeah.
was one of the big things to the defender's advantage. It's no easy feat. Yeah, Golden is now slightly up in the Zergling count, 10 to 9. But he's also got the Banelings coming through, and they're the real damage dealers here. One good connection can spell disaster.
Oh, here we go. 2 Banelings moving up the ramp. RainMan gonna have to split his links adequately, and he seems to be doing that. Needs to get rid of his drones. Oh my god, a huge hit. Gets 5 drones. No, 4 of them, which is an incredible amount of damage here. And RainMan is cleaning up the rest of the links, but the damage is... Oh, nice hit there.
Golden does have Zerglings in his opponent's main base as well. And while the Zergling numbers may not favour him anymore, his opponent's on 3 drones. Coming back from this situation is gonna be mighty hard. And Golden knows it. He starts up a spine crawler in his own mineral line because he is 100% aware that there is just a massive advantage in the drone count for him.
Yes, it's more than just an advantage. It's the fact that this loss from RainMan is forcing him pretty much to go all in. He's still producing Zerglings, trying to get rid of the 2 that are in his base, who are literally just doing a ring around the rosy. He's sending all of his links to RainMan's base, but having a spine crawler up and a queen at the ramp once again definitely gives him the defender's advantage this time. Oh, whoa, RainMan not microing his Banelings at the front of the ramp of Golden. Actually loses 2 of the Banelings down the ramp because he just had butted a couple of links and exploded. really not something you want to happen. And this is pretty much the last move here by RainMan.
RainMan starts morphing in a couple of banelings, but as we see a queen already going to town, picks up a couple of lings. May not be the most cost-effective trade, but cancels one of the banelings, allows a couple more lings to die, and Golden knows that RainMan has nothing behind this economically to keep this pressure on.
Yeah, the queen actually being pulled back just in time to avoid being hit by the banelings. 2 banelings now on the map. Oh, what that hit. Yeah, that just sealed the deal. GG from RainMan.